West. He was the guy that was serving it up. And Pepperdine went on that run in that third set. Another good serve. Averill with the quick set, unable to put it down. And then Taylor takes it off the top of the net, and it spins its way out. Point Hawaii.
Taylor, the second leading kill leader for Pepperdine with 11 kills. Torres got 14. Each of them, though, together have 11 errors.
Taylor Averill to serve it up here for the Warriors. Little float serve right at Josh Taylor, overpass, and JP takes care of business. And that's the first time that anybody in this set has been able to win a natural point.
And JP needs some kills to get out of that 0-0-0 number that he's been in. 8 kills, 8 errors. Now he's got 9 kills.
Averill again floats it over right to Josh Taylor. And Torres right back at Averill, who's unable to dig it. And it'll be 7 serving 8.
Averill in the right spot, just can't bring it up. Torres with a great swing, moves right where the hole was in the block.
Tough to dig one around your shoelaces when you're 6'7". And Sador able to bounce it in off the block, gets the winner, and Hawaii back up by a deuce. Well, again, although Pepperdine leads the all-time series between these two teams, Hawaii has a 15-14 advantage here inside the Stan Sheriff Center. And they don't want to see that at 15-all after this match. Boy, would they like to pull out the victory tonight. It would be another great win for Hawaii. And Torres, though, I tell you what, he just continues to have his way out there. He now has 16 kills, hitting .370.
That's a huge number. Plus, he's got 4 blocks. Good floor player, he's got 4 digs. He's just good all around.
Not a good set. And Holt just got a little piece of it. Blocked, but out.
Oh, I like the set from Josh Taylor. After Matt West made the dig, Josh Taylor turned around, trusted his hands, and launched up a nice high arcing set with no spin on it.
And we are tied back up at 9. 7th tie of this 4th set. Back set, JP Marks off the block, point Hawaii. JP with 10 kills, however, hitting only 0.83. And Marks back to serve it up for Hawaii. And we're even at 10.
In sets 3, 4, and 5, it's the toughest time to serve a great jump serve, put a lot of heat on it, because your jump is starting to decrease a little bit, your arms get a little tired. So that's the time when players have really got to hit smart jump serves as opposed to powerful jump serves.
There's a powerful jump serve, overpass, Marks digs it up. Ramos chases it, and Siki just kind of fists it over. And Hawaii's gonna have an opportunity. Nice play by Marks there. Sarkovic off the block and out. And Hawaii earns another point.
Another hard-earned point. Hawaii's having to really scramble to earn their points and having to tool that Pepperdine block. There's a Marks dig laying out on the floor. Ramos does a nice job of chasing after that ball to set it up with his hands.
Out of the back row, Torres comes flying in, and Marks a little bit frustrated with himself, unable to dig on that one right at his ankles.
Marks is the dig leader for Hawaii with 9 so far. He's frustrated because he's dug most of those balls tonight. For some reason, could not pop that one up.
And Ryan with a good serve and a service ace.
That's a very tough serve by Ryan. Spinning to the left. And very difficult to pass up. It's one of the toughest balls to pass up, especially because even if you do pass it, you're moving to the right toward the crowd, toward the press area. It's tough to bring it back into the court where you can run a play.
Right over in that section where that ball was going is new University of Hawaii Athletics Director Ben Jay in the house. Last time we saw him, that 5-set match against UCLA, boy, he was moving from tunnel to tunnel and from seat to seat. And he
nervous
was,
Nelly, wasn't he?
Everybody was.
Everybody except Johan Timmer.
Yeah. And that ball is out. So the service error. And we're deadlocked again, and that is the 10th tie of this 4th set. Well, Hawaii in sets 2 and 3 managed to get out to a 6-point advantage. They held on in set 2, lost it in that 3rd set, as you all saw. And oh, I thought that was the service ace. Oh, everybody thought that that was in. Everybody's looking up to the big jumbotron. Well, let's see if we can take a look at it. And, well, you make the call. Oh, it's right between the heads, but it's obviously in by about it looked like it was in by a good half a foot. It was tough to see between the heads, but you could tell that it landed on the brown, not the green. Charlie Wade's going to come on over, and it's too late now, but.
Charlie goes.
That up judge over there, she just telling Charlie, go back. That's Verna
Klubnikin.
Yep, Klubnikin.
In Los Angeles. Should be calling both matches.
But also,
when Charlie was standing up for you, saying, St. Verna, you know, you can overrule the linesman. Did you see it? She says, no, I didn't see it.
And Charlie's also saying, come on, Wayne, because Wayne Lee is kind of right there, too, and he could see that call. That was a big call. We're even at 13. Out of the back row, and a good swing off the block by Scott Ryan for the winner. And Pepperdine goes up 14-13. You know, Charlie probably feeling like he's just, you know, you don't get the call on the road, you don't get the call at home. Again, really thinking that his team should have won that first match at Long Beach. A couple of controversial calls that made the difference in the late moments of that 5th set. And J.P. Marks goes wide, but is it a net violation?
It was on Maurice Torres.
Yep. And a good thing is that ball was hit wide, and so we were even at 14 all. Taylor Averill back to do the honors for Hawaii, floats it over, little knuckleball. Josh Taylor with just a terrible pass, puts it over the net. Opportunity for Hawaii. Siki comes flying in, and he is just roofed. And so Pepperdine, 1st to 15. That leads to a timeout on the court. We'll take a break as well. Hawaii trailing by 1 in a must-win 4th set. Now serving has proven pivotal tonight. Hawaii with 10 service errors, 3 service aces. And that last one there by Brooks Zadori. Now watch it, it's kind of between the 2 heads there, but you can see that it clearly landed on that beige surface, not the green. And that one is out. Almost looked like it might have been off the hands. It was not, and that's a point for Hawaii. So even at 15, this match, or this set rather, has been tied up 13 different times. Who's going to get the separation? Joby Ramos to serve it now for Hawaii. Torres, and Torres is roofed by Jace Olsen. And Olsen, who has been used very sparingly tonight, comes in here and gets the big block, and our 3rd lead change now as Hawaii goes up.
The blocking sub works. Olsen in for J.P. Marks, and it works.
So that's a good one. Will you be my cheap date? Matthew Cheap. The libero for Hawaii. Well, it is crunch time for the Warriors in a must-win set 4. They lead it by 1. 16 serving 15. Joby Ramos back, And now 15. I think earlier I mistakenly said 10 service errors. That was Pepperdine. It was 14 for Hawaii, now 15.
Ramos with his 4th service error. Sador's also got 4, as does J.P. Marks.
Olsen remains in. They go back to Olsen on the back set, and it's off the antenna. Had a good swing at it. Had an open spot on the floor, but off that antenna, and now Hawaii trailing by 1.
You know, his shot selection there, I'm not sure was the best. He only had 1 blocker up. Might have been wiser to go cross court where it was wide open. He would have had no resistance.
Olsen pops it up. Back to Olsen they go again, and this time he manages to hit it hard, goes right down the right side. Puts it right into the feet of Tanajevic for the kill.
Well, he put a good swing on that, didn't he? Almost like he was angry after the last miss into the antenna. He's going to show that he's got it.
Oh, he was. You could see it in his face. He was not happy with himself.
You know what?
Another winner for Pepperdine, up by 1.
You know, Jace Olsen came in for J.P. Marks as J.P. is struggling with his attacks, hitting around 0. But what they lose when J.P. goes to the bench is they lose the serve. You saw Olsen's serve just sent pretty much a cupcake serve. The Pepperdine just pass, set, hit, ho-hum side out. Whereas Marks would always put Pepperdine into trouble.
Good serve, Olsen. Good pass, Sador. And he manages to put it down. That's a big kill for Hawaii.
And that pass by Olsen right on the money. This was a tough serve by Maurice Torres. And a beautiful pass by Jace Olsen. Sador does the finish. 13 kills tonight. Nice debut for the young Canadian.
And this set tied up for the 16th time.
Good pass, hand side, Taylor, yeah?
And so Johan Timmer back. Job just to simply get that ball in. And the serve was going deep. Torres dug up in the back row by Jace Olsen. Back set again. Brooks Sador with the easy touch. And an opportunity for Pepperdine. To the far side, they set it up. That one blocked. And that block is going to prove to be a winner.
Hawaii picks up their 7th block. What really made that play was the serve of Johan Timmer. Put Pepperdine in trouble from the beginning. And there is the block Pepperdine cannot control.
So Timmer in. Gets the first natural point. Hawaii looking to get a couple more, but before they do that, Marv Dumphy wants a break. Timeout taken. We'll be back. Hawaii leads by 1. Set number 4. A must-win set for Hawaii. They lead it by 1. And Johan Timmer to serve it for Hawaii. Another good serve. Shanked a little bit by Taylor. And an opportunity for Hawaii. Again, the back set to Sador. And I'll tell you what, if there's one set that Joby Ramos has, it's the back set. And I remember when he first came in, Charlie Wade made a point of that. He said he may give up 6 inches to Max Wexung, but the one thing he can do is put a back set on a dime.
He sure has. How about Timmer, though, coming in again for another crucial serve that put Pepperdine in trouble from the beginning.
Another big serve here. Up by 2, a beautiful serve. What a pass to get it up by Ryan. Ryan just knocks it over, and a chance for Hawaii to set it up. They go back to Sador against the triple block, and he goes cross court and manages to put in front of Torres, and Hawaii goes up by 3.
And how about the set from Johan Timmer? First of all, he had the ripping serve that put Pepperdine in trouble. And then he puts up the beautiful set. And what a shot selection by Brooks Sador. He had 3 blockers up. The only open area in the court was hit that little cut shot cross court where the off blocker vacated.
And Sador, the kill leader tonight for Hawaii. And another big booming serve, but just wide.
Boy, Johan Timmer really put some heat on, doesn't he? That ball was on a line. It's almost too fast for either the umpire or the linesman to see. It happens so fast.
It's a great serve, and you ask yourself in that situation, why cut it so close? But